Mike Eller, Iyo Sky, Bianca Belair, or someone else will be your world champion heading into WrestleMania 40.
Heading into WrestleMania 40, I think it's going to be somebody else.
Okay. All right. So you think someone else will be it? This is a rematch from a stellar, underappreciated match at Backlash this year in Puerto Rico, with the crowd of Puerto Rico added a lot to it. But these two women were on their game that night, and they absolutely put in. I went 4.5 stars for
Wow.
that match at Backlash. I thought it was excellent, underrated. Iyo Sky, not necessarily in a spot to be a serious contender at the time, but really solidified her stamp as a mainstay in this main event scene. I thought that match at WrestleMania Backlash was excellent. Did you happen to recall it?
Yeah, I loved it. I do remember Io getting the ultimate babyface reaction, and
Yes.
yeah, going into the match, I thought not a chance. Whatever. It's
Yeah.
Challenger of the Month, and then she just kept gaining steam and steam and steam. I'm like, are they going to do a hot change here? Are they going to change it on the
Mhm.
fly?
Yeah.
Um, Obviously, they didn't, but it was like it. You're right. Just to echo what you said, it turned her into like an actual like main event caliber player where I don't like she built upon it and she's done. I think she's been a solid champion. They gave her a chance in the fall. I think she's done a pretty good job.
Yeah, she's kind of starting to feel not like second fiddle to Bailey in Damage Control. She's starting to feel like the one in Damage Control, I don't want to say the leader, or maybe the one that you should be paying attention to most in Damage Control. I think inevitably we would get a Bailey Iyo Sky match. Maybe they're holding out until Dakota's ready for Dakota can be more physical and pick a side, probably Bailey's side, and maybe do something else with Damage Control, or it's just not their time yet. Or maybe that's something we get at WrestleMania in a non-title match, like you kind of hinted to, where neither one of these ladies will be champion at WrestleMania. But I think that the both of these women have kind of a bright future, and Bianca Belair has been on a hell of a 3-year run here, pretty much since being called up to the main roster and winning the Royal Rumble at 2021. So I don't know, Mike. What about Bianca Belair? Do you see her in the main event or the women's title picture at WrestleMania
I
30,
do.
34, or excuse me, at WrestleMania 40?
WrestleMania 40, yeah. I do see her as definitely I have it as Charlotte and Bianca. I think that's kind of the
Okay.
route they're going to take. Again, it's nothing wrong against EO, but Bianca and Charlotte are two of the probably four biggest women on the roster on either roster. That's a match that has not been done at WrestleMania yet,
Nope.
and both of them are good. I think Charlotte maybe probably should lean a little bit more heel when that happens. And I know this again, this is in 5 months, but I, I just don't see Bianca or EO holding it for another 5 months and holding it for 8 months.
Okay. All right, so we're talking far out here because there's not much build, and it's a rematch from a match that really these ladies have really gone down different paths since. We were both there at SummerSlam when we got that electric cash in.
Oh yeah,
Awesome moment at SummerSlam, but where Iyo Sky cashes in Money in the Bank and wins the match after the triple threat match that was hit or miss throughout it. But I don't know, man. They can't. I don't think they can wait much longer until they turn Iyo Sky babyface. I think she's going to be wanted, and the fans are going to start yearning and yearning even more for her on the babyface side of things.
yeah, I agree. Like what you are kind of suggesting that maybe they do EO versus Bailey. Would you do that at Mania?
Yeah, maybe, or maybe before if they want to do something else with Iyo or something else with Bailey, maybe they do it before. But I figure that Bailey cost Iyo eventually in either jealousy or whatever. Maybe Bailey takes it from her and is a transitional champion or something. I don't know, but I think that could be a WrestleMania worthy match. At the time at WrestleMania, they would have been together since SummerSlam 2022, so
Hmm.
there's enough equity there. And Triple H likes to seems to build up to things. And Bailey honestly haven't had a high key WrestleMania match really ever. If you
No.
think about it, Bailey, real quick. I know she's not in the match. We'll talk WrestleMania 33. She was in the 5-way or the 4-way Raw match.
Yeah.
WrestleMania 34, she's in the Battle Royal. WrestleMania 35, she loses the tag titles and cries. WrestleMania 36, she's in that 6-person elimination and she loses to Lacey Evans. WrestleMania 37, she's walking around backstage with the NWO trying to get on the show. WrestleMania 38, she is in that. She's not even booked. She's got the knee injury. WrestleMania 39, she is with Damage Control versus the Legends and Becky Lynch. So she has never been in a high-profile one-on-one match at WrestleMania.
No. I mean, 33 would kind of be like the highlight, but I think they wanted, I think they wanted to make it a bigger feeling, but it fell flat.
Yeah, it was dead on arrival.
Yeah,
you know, that's with Charlotte, that's with Sasha, and that's with Nia Jax. So there you go. So yeah, I think Bayley's in a decent spot in timing wise. I think it would work out pretty good. But Belair, let's talk Belair for a reason. Now I said the fans are yearning to have Iyo Sky become a babyface here. What's Belair's future here? You can kind of hinted that she's going to continue as a babyface, or any ways they flirt heel with her. Because when Triple H, the reason I bring it up, when Triple H booked her in NXT, she was strictly a heel.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. She never really was a baby. I mean, maybe towards like the very, very end when she was I just don't. I don't know. I just see her as like kind of like, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm like really stupid in a minute, but I almost see her like a Cena. Like she's going to be a baby face no matter what. And
mind you, she has her Hulu show coming out, and I'm sure they want to portray her as the ultimate baby face there.
Yeah.
But her husband's flirting as a heel, so there could be some cross-pollination there on the heel side of things. And they can obviously do a reality show with heels. They did that with Total Divas, Bellas or whatever. So it's not like they can't not do it. But I think that they would want to present it when she's a babyface at first, and then if she turns heel, so be it. But I'm curious how she would be as a heel. I kind of can't picture it. It's been so long.
I mean, she was good. She was good as a heel. I think the wrestling almost followed the character when she was a heel in NXT, where she was super athletic. She just didn't have put together good matches. But again, it was NXT. It was pretty. It wasn't. I don't know. I don't think she would be as good as she is as a babyface, but I think she can do it.
Yeah, I think she could do it. So
yeah,
interesting. All right, so we already booked WrestleMania, Mike.
Yeah,
we got Bianca Belair versus Charlotte for the world title, or the WWE Women's title. We have Belair, Iyo Sky versus Bayley, and like a grudge match, or the Damage Controls collide Mega Power style. So, interesting.
You don't have to do any of these anymore. You're good. We got it all.
I think we know where to book you come March.
Yeah, there we go.
Mikey, it's been fun as always, pal.
Yeah.
Besides Cronoso, where can we catch you?
These are pretty much it. I know there's some projects coming up that you're going to be able to find me on. And whenever you have me on these, which I love doing. But for right now, that's where you find me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Real quick, you're wearing a Chicago Bulls shirt. Can I get a prediction on your Cavs? Why are you wearing a Bulls shirt?
Gift for I think my parents were in Chicago a year ago and they got it. It's comfortable.
I hear you.
Cavs record 51-31. I think that's exactly what they did. And they also again lose in the first round, and then we hear the Donovan Mitchell wants out stuff all summer. That's my prediction.
All right, and the Celtics are currently up 25 in the Wizards in the second quarter. So, Mike, that's all we got for you right here, buddy. Mike, it was fun as always. We will catch you on the next one, buddy.
All right, brother. Talk to you in a bit.